Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Henry. I am standing on the shore of Jade Bay Boat Launch here again. Last dive that I did was here. I had camped, but that was a few weeks ago, and actually well over a month ago. But this is the dive right here at Jade Bay where I lost my previous GoPro mount off of my underwater scooter. I know exactly where I lost it in the sense of the location, the depth, and it was next to an object that I would recognize. But obviously, if it's buried by the silt, I wouldn't be able to find it. And it's kind of a big area, and bringing a metal scooter to that depth is just not a good thing. So I'm going to go back and see if I can find it, give it a shot, and obviously pick up some trash while I'm here. So I drove through some decent downpour on the way here, so I'm so lucky to have a little spot of bright sunlight here, and hopefully the rain will stay away long enough for me to do this dive. All right, you guys, a little choppy in the water. That's not gonna be super fun, but anyway, all right. I will see you guys after the dive and see what we can find. So I said I drove through some crazy weather to get to this lake, to get to Cultus, and there's that beautiful rainbow actually off in the distance here. That was really, really pretty. Anyway, from a few videos ago, I talked about how my video posting has been out of chronological order. This video will bring me pretty much up to date, with the exception of one video that I filmed last August, so 2024. That one is still sitting on the bench, and it's just a longer video, so I have been kind of procrastinating and haven't actually made that video yet. So I'll probably do that one coming week, hopefully. But so going forward, my videos should be in chronological order. So here I am, beginning the dive here. That tire that you see there, this is like literally 2-3 minutes into my dive, and I just did not want to carry this tire for the duration of the dive, and also knowing very well that I was actually going much deeper from where this tire was, and I just didn't want to carry that around, so left that tire where it was. Probably get it eventually at some point. You'll see above my computer it was at 60 something feet, and now I'm at 70 plus feet, and I did realize that I had gone a little bit too deep for my search pattern that I wanted to do, because I knew that I lost my GoPro at 72 feet, so I kind of had to angle back. You can see here just a little bit of trash, beer cans, beer bottles, and that's the little thing, a little sort of homemade anchor that I recognized, and I knew that the GoPro was somewhere ahead of me, and obviously I just don't know exactly where. I just know that it's in the area. Pretty good visibility, but it is pretty dark given that it's at 72 feet of water. So got my dive light out, and there it is. There's my lost GoPro right in front of me, covered by a tiny bit of silt. I was so excited to see this. I wasn't 100% sure that I can find it. Like I know it's there. It's just a matter of running into it and hoping that the GoPro wasn't actually covered by the silt that I created myself from the previous dive where I lost the GoPro in the silt cloud. For those who are new to my channel, the GoPro, that's my previous GoPro, so right now I'm running two DJIs. The one that you see on my scooter right there, that's my DJI, the new camera, and then I also have the matching camera on my helmet. And the GoPro, after snapping that off, I just basically replaced the way I actually mount my camera on my scooter. You can see I've got like a cool looking rail. Oh yeah, I couldn't get that pylon because it's actually attached to that homemade buoy thing, and so I just left it there. You can see there's like a rail system on my scooter. It's made by an Australian caving company, basically a cave diving company. It's much more robust, and I also learned that you need to tether your camera to the rail. So you can see there on my helmet there's my DJI looking forward, and then on my scooter I also have the DJI looking back at me for a POV. There's a good shot of the rail system coming up right about here. There it is. There's that rail system. It allows me to mount a compass and my camera. There's also an accessory for dive computer to be mounted on there, but I don't really need that part. So yeah, that was a fantastic dive. I'm super happy to have found what I lost. that was a super fun dive. I really enjoyed it. Well, I am so excited. I found my GoPro. Oh, that was amazing. 72 feet of water. And it was funny because right before I got to that spot, I was I dropped a little bit too low. I went to 76, 77 feet of water, and I came back up. And I knew that the camera was right next to some kind of little structure of some sort, like a little concrete pile or tires or something with some metal rods, or something like that. Homemade anchor, as it were. And so I dropped down to 76, 77 feet. So I had to angle back up. And obviously I don't know exactly where I am. I'm just figuring, it's got to be in this area somewhere. And boom, there it was, like laying right in front of me. It was so much fun. That was awesome. Okay, let me lay things out and let me show you what I got. All right, here we go. 19 pounds of trash. And let's see, 22 beer cans. One, probably like a big gulp style cup. It looks pretty old. Golf ball, plastic bottle, screwdriver, tennis ball, 11 beer bottles, and there's my piece de resistance, the camera that I lost. And yeah, you can see here what happened was it just ripped off of the mount that I had. Those two bolt holes down the bottom. Oops, those two bolt holes down the bottom there. That's what was attached to my thing. So I have a new and better system now, and but can't wait to get the footage off of this thing. There we go, folks. Thanks very much to BC Parks for giving me a grant to do cleanup dives here at Cultus Lake, and thanks for Pacific Pilsner and Lime Bike Share, and of course my Patreon supporters and everybody who supports my channel. All right, you guys. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys in the next one.